Monday, December 15th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. A lot to talk about this morning. Let's get right into the video. Now, this is one of those mornings where it's actually much chillier in the Piedmont zones than it is in many mountain spots. That's the resortcams.com web camera there in Banner Elk. But the temperature in Banner Elk, 46 degrees this morning. Now, a lot of Piedmont spots sub-freezing at the time I'm cutting this video, about 5:30 this morning. Now, we had beautiful weekend weather. Hard to draw it up, much better than what we had over the course of the weekend. 59 the high in Greensboro yesterday for Sunday, 58 in Raleigh, 63 in Charlotte, almost 70 down in Columbia. But again, it's pretty cold this morning, 33 in Greensboro, Columbia 31, Charleston 38, Charlotte 34. Now Boone and Asheville in the 20s, but there are many other mountain spots, such as that camera location there in Banner Elk I showed you, many other spots actually well above freezing in the mountains this morning. Okay, so here is the setup. First of all, wind chill's not an issue this morning. The winds are basically calm. Now, you look off to the west. There is our next storm system. High pressure weakening overhead today. That'll move out to sea. But one more day of plenty of sunshine before that next system swings in by tomorrow morning. Now, well, looks like we had a bad radar shot there. Stand by. Let me get you that radar image. All right, so this is what we look like on Storm Track over the past few hours. Pretty quiet around here at the moment, but you go off to the west, there's some snow in parts of Nebraska and South Dakota and Colorado with that next storm system. And then a big arcing band of rain with a few thunderstorms embedded at times from Iowa down through Missouri. And from there further to the south into Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana. And that is heading in our general direction. So here's how this plays out for us. That system working our way out ahead of it. We do indeed squeeze in another very nice day today. Your Monday highs, upper 50s to lower 60s across a good chunk of North Carolina, some mid and upper 60s down into South Carolina. And then here we go tomorrow. That's when that system will arrive. Clouds will increase tonight, and for the I-85 corridor, maybe as soon as daybreak, a few showers out there, but certainly as we go through tomorrow morning, some showers moving through. It'll be more in line with the afternoon hours when you get over into the eastern parts of North Carolina. But this is not going to be a big rain event. Check out the RPM model rain totals from this. It looks like most of us, 1/10 of an inch of rain or less, so certainly not a huge deal. Wednesday, pretty quiet day. A lot of sunshine back with us. Highs probably upper 50s in a lot of spots Wednesday. And the weather looks at this point pretty quiet Thursday and Friday. There's a weak little system that falls apart off to the south of us Thursday that'll spread in some clouds, but it doesn't look like much precip makes it up our way. The next big system then arrives on Saturday. There's your Wednesday highs, by the way. All right, here we go Saturday, low pressure. This is the European model, by the way. The European model showing you that low pressure over Louisiana Friday evening that then lifts up in our direction. That is a pretty well-defined cold air damming signature showing up on the European model there. That high pressure draining down the eastern side of the mountains. And then we see the precip rolling through here mainly during the day on Saturday. Now the precip totals on the European model, at least, very, very generous. The GFS model is a little bit of a different scenario, but let me just show you a few of the model charts here from the European. Now these are images valid at 138 hours, so this is going to be Saturday afternoon. All right, so there is your low pressure, and again, these are European model charts. Low pressure running into that wedge. At the surface, your surface temperatures in the northwestern parts of North Carolina sub-freezing. That white line you see there, that is a sub-freezing surface temperature there through northwestern parts of North Carolina. And then you look at 850 millibar temperatures at the same time. There's your freezing and lower 850s from the northwestern just corner of North Carolina and points north from there. So actually at face value, that's a pretty decent little shot of some wintry precip over northwestern North Carolina with that Saturday storm system. Here's the model estimated snow chart from the European. You notice some snow in the Ozarks as the system is ramping up, and then even down into parts of northwestern North Carolina thereafter. Big snow totals up in parts of the Virginias with the European chart, but again, even a few snowflakes or some type of wintry precip making it down into the northern foothills and northwestern parts of North Carolina overall with that Saturday storm system. Again, the GFS is a much different scenario, but that's something to at least keep an eye on there and see how the trends unfold for Saturday. And then down the road, this was the 0Z run of the GFS model, Valley Christmas Eve. Big storm system moving through. That's a big plunge of cold air behind it. And it sure looks like as we get toward the end of the month and into January, the pattern is going to change into a much more cold and unsettled type of pattern. It looks like we will see a system sometime, say between the 24th and 26th or 7th of December, but exactly what might happen with that system, way too soon to tell. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.